and there's philos, and there's agape, right? Those are the different kinds of love. And boy, I like eros. I love eros. I love falling in love. I love the oxytocin, the pheromones, the hormones. I love philos. What's better than going shopping with your best friend or having coffee? Nothing. It's even better than the eros, right? The philos. But the agape, that lust with the divine, those poems that the nuns wrote, the way we feel after and during church or spiritual gathering, when we're in a circle of drums or when we're deep in meditation or prayer. I mean, that is the highest, most sexy love there is, in my opinion. I've been in the car by myself for 5 hours today, 8 hours yesterday, so this could get weird. So I say, tonight, let's make love. Let's create love. Come on. Let's produce pure truth with locked eyes and soul sighs from deep, deep within the sleep. Let's wake and make love all night, all morning, all day. We'll keep it going and going and going and going and going. And hey, soon if we continue to love the love we make, we'll start showing and our spirits will grow, glowing lighter and brighter and bold. And we can hold it out like a long, perfect. Like a long perfect. Like a long perfect. Thank you for laughing. No. That was several notes and it was a little flat. It wasn't perfect, but Coco, our love song, it'll have the time signature of eternity. If you and me, the two of us, can trust each other enough to bust open the heavenly gates right here, if we can just love away the fear, maybe, just maybe, the disdain will disappear in our heads and our hearts. We'll clear. Let's make love, let's create love. I say come on, you say come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's prolong this blissful inner space with a speed so graceful that we face the stars and then we pass them. Let's have ourselves a spiritually spawned orgasm. Where our bodies are not the tools we use, but we heat our sweet belief by just staring up at that moon, that big, fat, beautiful moon. I want to make love with you and everyone in here is over 18 too. I want to make love. Do you believe my love is true? Why is it? Because I'm a hoe. Partly, yes, I told you I'm a spiritual slut. I already told you that. But that's not why. It's because hate is undeniable. It's so reliable. If I say I hate you, how easily you'll take that to be true. But if I say I love you, you don't believe me. You think I'm deceiving and being fake. And this is the grand mother-father mistake. Physics. It's simple to fall flat. That is why we sink into negativity and complacency so easily. So instead, tonight at the pod, we got a new way. We're gonna get out of our head. We're going up, 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 and up. Come on, let's make love. I said, let's make love, let's create. meditative state where we relate with rays of radiance that reach way beyond today and way beyond anything I could ever say. See, I'm trying to convey a thought you can feel if you hear it. I'm using these words to spark your spirit, and I know they're just letters pressed together. So better I just close my eyes and put my arms up like this and send you all an extra sensory perceptive kiss. Did you get it? Did you get it? Do you get it? Do you get it? Do you get it? I wanna let's make love. Let's create love. You know what to do. Come on. 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 Go. I just came out of a really awesome dark night of the soul. It actually, I popped out of it. I was pregnant with the darkness, and then I went to the posies and I was rebirthed, and I started writing, and I've had all this wonderful shifting and changing. I ended a relationship about 1.5 years ago, and it was very painful and very necessary, and lots of shifting and changing. And I wrote this song during the beginning of the breakup, and it's called Burning Into the High, and it's not about marijuana, it's about the Phoenix. And I'm not talking about the city, Phoenix, which they are burning, it's very sad, but I'm talking about the Phoenix rising from the ashes within, and how we are always reaching. I was listening to it today, a raw version of the recording. This is going to be on my new CD, which you can help me create, because I'm doing a Kickstarter campaign. I'll bother you about that throughout the show. But I was listening to the raw version. It's going to be killer. This record's going to be killer. But just thinking about how so many things in our lives, we have to alchemize through them. And when we do, we come out the other side. I always think of God as being like this ultimate sifter. Like when you go to sift, I know it's not, like when you were a kid we had the little treasure thing, but then you get a cat and it's cat poop. And then there's like other ways to sift, you know, if you go gem shopping or whatever, and you go the gem digging or whatever, and you're sifting through. I feel like God is the ultimate sifter. There's always like, and everything's always going up, and then at the end there's like the diamond in the top or whatever. And I need sleep or time off the road or... Anyway, this is called Burning Into the High. Under the surface, beneath the wake, in the cold black quiet of my deepest place, there's a pressure moving, and the winds above they whirl. It's the sands of time turning me into a pearl. I'm not afraid to face the fire, to walk to the top of the highest peak, and when my feet become weak and tired, I will fix my faith, let go and leap. The heart is healing, feels its feeling, breaking the ceiling and moving into the sky. And the greatest glory stops telling the same story, and it rises from the fury, burning into the high. Oh, 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 oh. Whatever's hiding, it shows up on the outside. I'm not afraid to face the fire, to walk to the top of the highest peak, and when my feet become weak and tired, I will fix my faith, let go and leave. The heart is healing, feels its feeling, breaking the ceiling and moving into the sky. And the greatest glory stops telling the same story, and it rises from the fury, burning into the high. Oh, 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 great Einstein quote. I don't know it, and I need to learn it because I quote very poorly, and I always make it very terrible, but it's something like this. Tell me, and I might listen. Show me, and I might learn, but make me participate, and I'll remember that shit. I don't think that's the quote. And I don't think there's an S word. Sorry. Child, teen. She probably knows more than we all know, collectively, in all ways, so I don't think it's that bad. I said we could be R, so I'll just say the S word, but not the F word. That's where we'll keep it tonight. In a box, the S box. So the X box, the S box, ADD. Okay. Wow. Tonight could be fun, yeah. So that's why I have you sing a lot during my shows, because I feel like if you're singing these words, then you're getting them. They'll be in your bones. If you go see something and you just see it, you just watch it, you might walk away with something. But if you're singing and clapping and dancing and hugging and kissing, I mean, there's going to be all kinds of stuff I'm going to make you do. You are going to remember this night, and you're going to walk away with your vibe. My whole goal whenever I do a show is that you walk out feeling better than when you walked in. And so if you came in feeling like crap, you're going to feel a little better. And if you came in feeling great, you're going to feel freaking awesome, and etc. Okay. So obviously I'm here, so you know I'm a believer. We're all believers, right? Well, I have this, I'm sort of half cynical atheist at all times. There's always that half of me that just, there's nothing. It's a fluke, all of it. You know, I think all of us who are in the New Thought world sort of have that. That's why we like it, because it's science, it's religious science. We can see, you know, proof of what we believe. And so whenever I get into that place where I'm really not sure what I believe, I know I can always go back to love, because you can't taste it, you can't touch it, but you can certainly feel it, and it's certainly real. And I think that's sort of underneath all of it. And I love the idea that our ever-expanding, higher creative power is always having the highest and best for us. That's one of my favorite things about these teachings, is that it's always for your best. Even when it feels like you're being sifted, I'm losing myself. It's like there's always a higher purpose. I have this flowy shirt, so there could be a lot of this going on tonight too. I believe I can fly. It's gonna be weird this night. Been warned. Yeah, she's been warned. This is the first song on my latest CD. You can buy it here tonight. Thank you, Mel, for being so amazing on that drum. Robin, Kim. That's Robin, okay. Woo, brain center burnt out. Not proud. There's a power in a seed, reminding itself how to become a tree. There's a power in a cell, and it's capable of making a you or a me. There's a power in a word, vibrating at a frequency. And there's a power inside that power, inside that power is love, 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 love. That's your part, it's easy. Love, 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 love. You got it. You can feel it revealed when an open, broken heart begins to be healed. It breaks like the sky when a long, dark night starts spinning on the wheel of the world. Watch it rise. Out of the ashes comes another day. A bright light shines through your perfect blue eyes. So much surprise every time we fall in love, 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 love. All right, so we need to raise the vibration a little bit more. So we're going to add some choreography. It's very simple. It goes love, 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 love. Make a rainbow, jazz hands, make it gay. Love, 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 love. You can feel it. Feels good, right? Love, 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 love. It's a combo. It's spiritual aerobics and physical aerobics. There's a force in the fist. When unclenched, it ceases to exist. It shifts into light. So much freedom releases from the wrist. Insist on this, insist on this, insist on this. I said hug yourself. Love, 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 love. Give her some. Love, 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 love. Oh! That's gonna be great. That's gonna be awesome on the video because we're gonna know that she was hugging herself. An unforgettable moment on the video.
It's so fun.
I just hope it didn't break your video camera.
It's still rolling.
You loved it to death. That's what all my exes might say about me.
I think it's just off this.
I'm a Cancer. Any other Cancer women in the room? We're the suffocators of the zodiac. Yes, we are. I love you so much. Wait, dead. Some of you might have dated Cancers and know what I'm talking about. We're sorry. We're sorry as a collective astrological sign. We can't help it. It's our nature. Thank God for my Aquarian moon. Thank you. You have this. See, you get my astrological humor. You know, there's always one person that gets it. Okay, so here I got it. There's a power in a seed, reminding itself how to become a tree. There's a power in a cell, and it's capable of making a sexy Amy. There's a power in a word, love, vibrating at a frequency. And there's a power inside that, power inside that, inside that power is love. You rock. They rock. This is like my favorite thing when I appear somewhere and I have no idea the musical collaboration that's going to go on. It's just awesome. So thank you so much. It really is awesome. And everybody has their, everybody has their own particular rhythm too. There's always a thing. Like the guy, no offense if this ever gets heard, but no, I can't say this on the mic. The guy that plays with me in church, he's always like just a little bit behind me, you know. It's like not in my groove, you know what I mean? And I love him and he tries, but it's just some people naturally. There's like a groove, there's a thing. Yeah, she's got it.
Oh, yeah.
So this next song is also on my newest CD, and this is called Flying on Faith. And I think I wrote this after a conversation with my mother. Oh, you know, we discover New Thought, and we just want everybody to get it. We just want everybody to understand that they are at the control board of their lives. And when they're creating, when they're saying the miserable stuff, they're creating more of it. And you just want to say, come on, you know. And people are walking around, you know, like, oh, life is happening to me, life is happening to me, you know. And it's like, no, life is happening through you. Relax. Life is happening through you. Take a good look and choose what you're seeing. And it's frustrating because it's like anything, when you first discover it, you're really obnoxious. I was, anyway, like 6 or 7 years ago, I was just horrible. I was like, well, you know what's in your consciousness? And now I'm like, I'm like the opposite. I'm like, I don't know anything. But when I wrote this, I was really feeling that pink cloud of New Thought. Is anybody here real new to New Thought? Like just discovered it? No, you guys are all old timers. You're new to it? Do you feel it? That like, oh my gosh, I'm creating parking spaces. I am so powerful. I am so powerful. You know, but it's really an awesome awakening. At first is awesome because it's real. It really is. And so that's what this song's about. This is for my crazy Jewish mother, who's always, it's just always trauma. It's just, life is a terrible. Sometimes I'll just be like, Mom, did you know that people don't have running water? She's like, I know. I don't want to tell you what's going on because you're going to try to throw that positive shit at me. Sometimes you gotta be blue. I mean, there's no doubt. You know, we can't be like all like da 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 all the time. But even when something bad's happening, once you're in New Thought, you realize and you recognize that it's happening for a reason, and there's a way to look back on it. You know, in the middle of the shitstorm, you're just like, okay, I know I'm gonna look back on this. I'm gonna see why I moved to the mountains with this man named Dusty. Wait, is that my story? Okay. a bore. I'm gonna stand with the moon, with the stars up in my face today. Today, I'm flying on faith. I'm flying on faith. You keep on. Doesn't matter what you play, anything will work. You could have me full of worry, let the fear take you out. Imagining the worst, overcome with doubt. There's no way to know, knowing is the only way today. Today, I'm flying on faith. Okay, you gotta remember the lyrics. I picked up my baggage and I threw it out the door. 'Cause not looking back, because the past is such a bore. Stand with that moon, with the stars up in my face today. Today, I'll just let the fingers take control. You could go, you could go, you could go, you could go. You could go ahead and tiptoe through your life, digging in the dirt. You could stress on the strife, but I'm gonna fly past the worry and the pain today, today, today. I'm flying, babe. What a blast I'm having. I really needed this show. I needed it because I'm going through a transition. It's been a couple years. Like I said, 6 years since I discovered New Thought. And you know, the first time I ever played, it's so funny because the first time I ever played a spiritual center or anything like that, I was dragged there. I mean, they were like, "Will you play my church?" I was like, "No, I'm Jewish." You know, and this is, no, I'm not going to play a church, but thank you. And then the first time I went and played one, it was like I had found my people. I had been singing the same stuff that I'm singing now, because the truth is the truth, whatever you call it. And why did I bring that up? Oh yeah, because I was saying I really needed the show. Because last night I played a show at a bar, and it was good. It was an okay show, but it wasn't like New Thought people. You know, it's just a different conversation. You're having a different conversation, and it was some old friends, and it was good friends, and but you know, it was friends who they're not. You know, it's like kind of when you are born again or something, and you have the same idea of what life's about, and so it's really great to be here. And thank you so much for coming out, and thank you especially to Jennifer and Mel and Rev Mark, right? Who we're gonna have fun tomorrow. So this song I wrote at the Posies. This is what we were jamming on before, and I feel the lotus grows in poop. You know what, let me go ahead and tune this real quick. Because you Floridians, man, with your heat, I don't know how you do it. You know, I grew up here, so I'm acting like I'm not a Floridian. But every time I come back here, I'm like, how did I do it? How did I live?
I feel the same way about snow.
Yeah, but North Carolina, we get very, very little. North Carolina is very, we're very spoiled there, because we get the seasons, but they're not too intense. But it is the South. You know, want to know what's funny about it? About me and how bad I am at, like, actual subjects in school that aren't art. I thought that because it was called North Carolina, that it was the North in the Civil War. I must have been so stoned throughout American history. Because the North didn't start till, like, Maryland. Like, Virginia was the South. I know what? I don't. So anyway, I thought North Carolina, oh, I'm the good guys. Like, no. It will. Florida's not the South. Come on. It's the North. Displaced. Displaced North. So I'm what they call a halfback, because I was, born in Boston, grew up in Florida, and I'm back halfway back, so I'm a halfback. And what was I just talking about? Something about, the heat with the guitar. Thank you for bearing with me and the moments of what am I talking about? What am I doing? This is called Broken Open, and it's going to be my new CD. Let me just tell you what I'm doing for my new CD. It's called Kickstarter. Do you guys know what Kickstarter is?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Have you guys done one? Did you do one? Did you make your goal?
We failed.
Don't say that!
We didn't know. We didn't know how to advertise. We had it went a different way, actually.
Okay.
We didn't meet our goal there, but we met it
You didn't meet your
here.
goal? Okay.
These wonderful people helped us.
Okay, so listen, help me meet my goal. It is scary, and I made a big goal this time. Last time my goal was $11,111, which was covering the costs of the pressing, the burning, the t-shirts, CDs, everything. And I made the goal. I made like 12 something. It was awesome.
Yeah.
And then, so this time I made it 8. I upped my game. Everybody in my New Thought world said, take a risk, ask for more, because the biggest thing with independent artists is if you don't have a marketing team, if you don't have somebody who can promote your record, what's the point in having it? So this time I added another $5,000 on top of it, and or $6,000, and I have 18,888 is my goal. And I'm 6 days in, and I have almost $2,000. So starting, it's happening. But it's not like you're giving money. You're just buying the CD. Like when you like this song, you're buying that CD in advance. Is what you're doing, and you'll have it. It's pre-saling. And then if you're like, I really want you to make that CD, you can give me more for different packages. Like there's t-shirts, sticker package for like $40, and then there's like I could make you a piece of art. I could give you an astrological reading. I'm good. I could write you a song, make you a video, write out the lyrics to your favorite song. Different things like that. Skype you, or you could just like give me money because you want to, and you're very wealthy. And if there's something that you'd like me to do that's not on there, just email me. Anyway, so this is going to be on the new CD, and I'll give you a little Kickstarter card. I will not leave without it. But it's really scary. I'll tell you, it's a huge, weird, risky feeling, and you do feel like you're begging, even though all I really need is like 1,500 pre-sales, so it's not that crazy. But it's scary because you're putting it out there and you're going, I want to reach this goal in this amount of time. And you're kind of neurotic walking around. You guys, we can talk about this after, but you've healed from it. And I have come to the point where I'm like, if I don't reach it, it's okay. It's not dependent upon who I am as a person. So. And also, times are different. Like Facebook now, you have to like buy your posts to be seen. You have to like, it's weird. Anyway, this is the song that you're going to want to hear on a CD.
Sad that you didn't reach your goal.
We did. We made it work.
Scrapes, burns, twists and turns. You might call me damaged. Nicks, cuts, dips and ruts. I've been bruised and bandaged, but every dark night leads to a new morning light, and all of my scars have turned me into a piece of art. Each fear, every loss and tear, all the hard goodbyes, lows, hits, all the dirt, all the grit, all of it has made me wise. Every dark night leads to a new morning light, and all of my sorrow gives me hope for a better tomorrow. It's when I'm falling, I feel so high, and when I'm crawling, and I wanna reach out for the sky, and when I'm lonely, I can hold on to the truth that it's when I'm broken open, that's when the light comes through. Ins, outs, screams and shouts, life is complicated. This is my wild ride, hell no, I wouldn't trade it. But every love that's gone leads me to another love song, and all of my sorrow gives me hope for a better tomorrow. It's when I'm falling, I feel light comes through. It's a good song, right? So I saw that you have Mr. Lula on your wall.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I should do his song for you, shouldn't I?
Do it.
I should do his song.
Nah, we don't like it. Oh, was that the song?
I hope I can. You might know it, so you can help me if I mess it up. But I did it at church a couple weeks ago. So. Let me walk to the banks of the river all alone, where the crowd runs deep, baptized by the one, where there's no separation and the light is always seen, honoring all our differences, and love will set us free. Yeah, yeah, Mother, Father, God, there's a healing going on. Mother, Father, God, there's a healing going on. Mother, Father, God, there's a healing going on. I said, oh, you rock my soul. It's the blessings of the past. It's time to requalify. Did it love? It's not forget, but learn to forgive. God knows we gotta try, and it's my responsibility to heal the wounds in me. Compassion, faith, and hope, and love, and truth will set us free. Hey, yeah, Mother, Father, God, and the healing going on. Mother, Father, God, the healing going on. Mother, Father, God, there's a healing going on. I said, oh, you rock my soul. Hey, yeah, I said, oh, you rock my soul. I said, oh, you rock my co-wrote a song with him at the Posies, so that was my little precursor to this song. So the Posse experience was really interesting for me because I'm telling you, it was the end of my dark night of the soul. And I get there, I get to Florida, and I think like the key to my room wouldn't work, and then I got a room and the person snored too loud, so I had to find a hotel, but all the hotels were booked, so I had to drive 20 miles into Orlando to find a hotel, and then I didn't win the awards, and then I was nominated for 2, and I didn't win, and then I fell and hurt my knee, and then just like one thing after the other was happening, and I was laughing. I was like the Buddha. I was like, this is hysterical, because I still feel great. Like all these outside things are happening, and I still feel great. I feel the presence and power of God. I feel connected to the people around me. These circumstances are not going to define this experience, and it was huge for me. And that's when I wrote Broken Open, because I felt like it's that final lesson of, it's not what's happening. It's not. It's the joy is in you. It's not out of you. And sometimes the shit really has to hit the fan for you to know that. And it was one thing after the other. And so when me and Jamie got together, he was in this weird headspace, and he was like doing all these complicated things, and I looked at him and I go, Jamie, let's just write a 4-chord song. Let's just write a 4-chord song about surrender. Because that's what I needed, was to sing about letting go. And that's what this is about. And we wrote this. not a white flag, giving up or giving in. Surrender is giving over to the infinite within. Surrender is not a prison, there are no borders where I live. Surrender is a freedom only letting go can give. Oh, 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 I'm letting go. I put a little rock into my roll. I'm letting go. The seeds of love will grow. I'm letting go, so I can sing my song. I'm letting go, 'cause I gotta let go to hold on. But I'm not Pollyanna, I'm in the trenches of the road, and I'm not living blindly. I said I got my eyes open and I'm letting go. Oh, 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 I'm letting go. I put a little rock into my roll. I'm letting go. The seeds of love will grow. I'm letting go, so I can sing my song. I'm letting go, 'cause I gotta let go to hold on. Don't be shy, gotta let go to hold on. Letting go. I put a little soul into my roll and let it go. Seeds of love will grow. Let it go. So I can sing my song. Let it go. Oh, I gotta let go to hold on. Not a pretender, but I'm a contender to be in surrender today. Don't be a defender of doubt, but remember that you are the light of your way. I said, I'm not a pretender, but I'm a contender to be in surrender today. Don't be a defender of doubt, but remember that you are the light of your way. I'm letting go. Seeds of love are gonna grow. Oh, yeah. The seeds are gonna grow. I'm letting go. Oh, so I can sing my song. I'm letting go. Oh, because I gotta let go to. Gotta let go to. I gotta let go to. Hold on. I gotta let go to. Hold on. So I have exactly on my list, but I'm not going to do it. I'm going to do it tomorrow.
Yes, tomorrow we need to.
Yeah, I'm going to do it tomorrow. So come to the center tomorrow morning to hear exactly, which is a great tune. So I think, if I should say so myself. It's an old song that I wrote way before I discovered New Thought, and it's interesting because, again, the truth is the truth. This is a song that I don't know if it's going to make it onto a CD, but I really wanted to play it for you because I wrote it and I like it, and it's about my dad. Does anybody have a daddy? Sorry if you don't. And not living, doesn't have to be living, but did they have a daddy? You know, like my daddy. I got daddy. And I love my daddy. His name's Herman. Herman Steinberg. He's Jewish man, daddy. He's a good guy. I love my mom too. I feel like I always demonize my mom on stage, and my mom gave me all my artistic sensibility, all my sense of style. She's triple Scorpio, so God help all of us. But my dad's a Cancer man. You know, he's just the sweetest, sensitive. He's sweet. He's just nice. And I wrote the song for him on his birthday, so. When you came through that door, after you worked and slaved, if I wasn't in trouble with Mom, it was the highlight of my day. But if I was in trouble, you were the one to discipline. You would grit your teeth, speak sternly, but you never actually did a thing. Father, you ruled with an iron heart, with a warning and a sigh. You never were good at grounding me, and that is why I fly, Father, I fly. Father, I fly. And as the years tick by, my dreams have changed. Maybe I'm not who I thought I'd be, who we all thought I'd be someday. But you still show up with your biggest fan grin and your Amy Steinberg t-shirt on. He does. Saying, keep playing, keep plugging away, keep singing your song. And Father, you rule with an iron heart, with a warning and a sigh. You never were good at grounding me, and that is why I fly. And Father, you schooled with an outstretched arm, with a hopeful and a knowing smile. You always told me the only time you lose is when you quit playing the game, and that is why I try. Yes, that is why I keep on trying. That is why, Father, I fly. Father, I fly. Now, Father, you fly. Father, you fly. He's still alive. That wasn't like a spirit fly off in the distance. That was live your life, Dad. You know, he worked for all of us. Our whole life, it was all about the kids, and now we're all kind of grown up, and I'm not calling you and asking you for money anymore, so. Now I'm asking you for money. So, I think we're doing a love offering situation, which, is there a suggested love offering?
Well, my
Usually when I
suggested
travel-
offering is about $20. But
Yeah, when I travel, it's between 10 and 20, but don't feel limited. You know, don't. And if you can't give that much, that's okay too. But I don't know, do we pass a basket? Is it like church, or how do we do it?
Who's gonna do it, right?
Awesome, so that's gonna happen, and I appreciate it. I drove a long way, but you know, no guilt. It's not Jewish guilt. This is just give what you can, help support an independent artist, and know that there are CDs out there for sale, and I believe I can take credit cards. I don't know, my swipe thing is acting weird, but hopefully you have cash to get a CD. And I'm really, really grateful to be here. I still have several songs to go, if that's okay. Can I keep playing? Okay. Well, we're already almost at an hour, but I've got several songs I want to play. You know what it is that this is also my therapy, because I think it's ridiculous to go spend $200 and talk to a stranger when I can get paid and talk to you about all my issues. So I live in North Carolina, and I have this great little story about my minister. My minister's Christy Snow. Do you happen to know who Christy Snow is? She wrote some New Thought songs that you might know. She wrote, I surrender, I trust, and I know, as I surrender, fall into the arms of love. That's Christy Snow. And she also wrote, I sing my love, I sing my love. You see that? No? She wrote some great, awesome New Thoughts. She's also a singer-songwriter and a musician and a minister, and she's just really cool. Anyway, I was doing a gig up in Asheville, and I was driving down to Charlotte, and it was one of those misty mountain nights where the fog is so thick that you can't see. And you're driving. I'm very scared of driving down the mountain at night anyway, when there's no lights and it's just scary, and you don't know if somebody's going to come out with a banjo and one tooth and stop your car. So, ma'am, what are you doing in these parks? You know? So I called her and I couldn't see. I was driving and the fog was so thick. It was just so thick, and I called her and I said, I need you to treat for me. I need you to help me. I'm freaking out. I'm having a panic attack. I just don't understand. I can't see in front of me. She goes, first of all, let me hear you breathe. She sounds just like Elvis. She really does. And she looks like Elvis too. She's a really hot lesbian. Anyway, just to give you a picture in your mind. She's like, first let me hear you breathe. Let me hear you. She goes, now, how far can you see? And I said, I don't know, 10 feet, maybe 10 feet. She goes, 10 feet's good. 10 feet's good. I was like, whoa, 10 feet's good. And it's just such a good life lesson, you know, that sometimes life you really can only see just what's right in front of you, and that's enough. That's enough. And that's what I wrote the song about. Because like maybe a month later, a couple weeks later, my best friend, who's a single mother of 2 children, was over at my house, and she was freaking out about money. She had no money, and she was just like, and I said, oh, you got food in the fridge? you got a roof over your head? 10 feet's good. Yeah. And then I wrote her this song. And I need a yeehaw! I'm gonna cross that bridge. When I get to it, gonna climb that hill. One step at a time, I'm gonna brave that storm. Under my umbrella, well, I think I'm gonna be just fine. I'm gonna cross that bridge. When I get to it, then I'll laugh at myself. When I get through it, gonna walk that balance beam, and I ain't gonna break my neck. Heck, I think I'm gonna be just fine. Here we go now, driving in the fog. I can't see but 10 feet in front of me. When you're driving in the fog, 10 feet is all you need. Your part, 10 feet is all you need. 10 feet is all you need.
10 feet is all you need.
One more time, 10 feet is all you need.
10 feet is all you need.
Gonna build that house, one brick after another. Gonna hike that trail under the moonshine. I'm gonna live my life moment by moment. Oh, I know I'm gonna be just fine. Here we go now, driving in the fog. I can't see but 10 feet in front of me. When you're driving in the fog, 10 feet is all you need.
10 feet is all you need.
Come on, 10 feet is all you need.
10 feet is all
It's
you
time to
need.
clear it. 10 feet is all you need.
10 feet is all you need.
Where's the next twist? Where's the next turn? Ain't got a clue, but that ain't nothing new when I need to. I love